Hi, my name is Mayowaoye. Welcome back to my channel. Today, let's make a full 360 degrees circle skirt. Now, before we continue, please tap the subscribe button below your screen and let's head in. So guys, in today's tutorial, we'll be making a full 360 degrees circle skirt. So today's video is just basically a pattern cutting tutorial. There's no sewing involved, nothing, and it's a circle skirt, full circle skirt beginners that will be easy, that is easy for a beginner to understand. So it's beginner friendly. So yeah, let's start. So the first thing you're going to do is to lay your paper on your table, and then I'm going to draw a border line. So I'm going to draw a 1-inch border line here, and also draw a 1-inch border line also here. So yeah, these are my border lines, guys. So you have two measurements you need for this. So you need to get your waist measurement, and then you also need to get your full skirt length measurement. That is wherever you want your skirt to be. It's a short skirt, a midi skirt, or a maxi skirt. So you write those measurements down. So now the next step I'm going to work on is to locate my waist circumference right here. So to get my waist circumference, I'm going to write my waist measurement down. My waist measurement is 28 inches. Then I'm going to subtract 2 inches from that 28 inches. Then I'm going to divide it by 6. So yeah, whatever you get, it will be the waist circumference I'll be measuring. So yeah, so if your waist is 30, you just subtract 2 inches from it and divide it by 6. So yeah, this gives me 4.3 inches. So I'm going to measure that 4.3 inches here from this point of origin right here. This point of origin here, I'm going to measure 4.3 inches this way, this way, this way, this way. So yeah, this is my waist circumference right here. So I just measured from here, 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 and then I connected it. So now the next thing I'm going to do is to measure from here. I'll measure my skirt length. That is the skirt length you want, your full skirt length. You measure it from here down, measure it from here down, from here, from here. So I'm going to do just that. So yeah, this is my full skirt length here, from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, from here to here. So I'm just going to connect the dotted lines now. So yeah, this is it connected. So now all I have to do is to now add in my allowances. So I'm going to add the 1/2 inch allowance right here and 1 inch allowance at the hem. So yeah, that's done. So now I'm going to label it. But before I label it, I want you to note that I'm going to be using this pattern, this same pattern, to cut both my front and my back. So this part here is going to be known as my seam allowance. So my side seam allowance. And this part here will be known as my zip allowance. So when I cut this one, when I'm about to cut it on my fabric, when I want to cut it for the front, I'm going to fold up this zip allowance. I'm going to fold it up, and then I'm going to place my fabric on fold, then place it at this side. So I hope you got the drift. So I'm just going to cut it this way, this way, this way for the front. But when I want to cut the back, I'll open up the zip allowance, and then I'll cut it this way. So I hope you got the drift. So now let me just cut the outline of this out now, so that you can see what it's going to look like. So yeah, this completes it. And like I explained earlier, when I'm cutting this, I'm using the same pattern for the front and the back. So when I'm cutting the front, I'll just fold up the zip allowance and cut. Then I'm cutting the back, I'll open up the zip allowance. So yeah, that's that. So I'm just going to cut this on my fabric now, just so that you can see the full effect of the 360 full circle skirt. So to cut the front, I'm going to fold my fabric. I'm going to fold it this way. Then I'll fold up the zip allowance like I mentioned. Then I place it here, and then I cut. So you can see I folded my fabric, then I folded the zip allowance, and then of my fabric this way, and then I'll cut along this way and along this way. So I hope you got the drift. And then to cut the back, I'll also fold my fabric this way, and then I'll open up the zip allowance, and then I place it this way. So I cut out along here and cut out along here. So I hope you got the drift. So yeah, this is what it means to have a full 360 degrees circle. So you can see it's a full circle as I'm showing you. So this is the front. This is the front right here, and this is the back. So this is my zip allowance right here. So pretty much this is my side, this is the side of this also. So this is my full complete circle. So the full effect of this, the full effect of the flare of this circle will be seen when I place it and hang it up like this. Then I hang it up and place on my miniature, because this is a miniature fabric piece. This is a miniature pattern piece. Actually, it's not a full adult size, so it's a miniature for my miniature mannequin. So yeah, I'm going to place this on my mannequin now, just so that you can see the effect of the flare, how the flare is going to fall on the mannequin. Yeah, so don't forget to tap the subscribe button below your screen, tap the like button also, and turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming tutorials when I post them. So before I end this, when you're sewing, you already know that when you're sewing, you place them both right sides together, and then you sew this way, here for the side, and so here again for the side. Then you attach your zipper right here. So I hope you got the drift. So you're attaching your zipper here, side here, sew down, side here, sew down. So pretty much I'll see you in my next video. Bye.